Hey, my name's James Nicholson. Welcome to my channel. House prices are up. Lots of people aren't going to like this one in the comments. In this video, I'm going to share where house prices are up. What data source are we talking about today? How much discount are cash buyers getting on properties as well? We've got official data on that one. And what locations are doing best in the UK for house prices in this current market. So make sure you stick around to the end. If you haven't done already, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification. 1,000 people subscribed this weekend, which is bonkers. It's gone up, like we said the other day, let's hit 9,000, and now we're nearly hitting 10,000 subscribers. So thank you to everyone that's subscribed. If you haven't done, subscribe, hit the bell. And while you're here, smash the like button, tickle the like button, do something with the like button. We're going to hit 300,000 views this month, which is crazy. And every one of you that's hit that like button, let me know in the comments, because that really, really helps. So thank you. So what is this data we're talking about today? Now, this is so contradictory, isn't it? We just made a video about house prices going down, and that was 13% due to inflation. So in real terms, the house prices are actually down. Now we got some data, and this is from the Land Registry. It's the house price index. So this is the most official data that you're going to get. And they're saying that house prices were up in July. And so this is so it's the house price index HPI report for August this year. And house prices in July were up 0.3%. Now, that's not a huge amount up or down, but it does show the market does have more resilience. Now, I've watched other YouTubers that have been talking about this, and they're going to say that this is only 20% of the data for that month, there or thereabouts. And it is, and sometimes this can change, and that's because they can't process all of the data. But 20% is a good chunk. This does include cash transactions as well. And so I think that when you look historically back, it is fairly accurate data. And look, it's all we got. So it's interesting to get these data sources and see. So this is the official data that we've got there. Now, so in July, it went up 0.3, which is good. So on an annual basis, the drop, or the increase has dropped. So they're saying on an annual basis now, we're only at 0.2% up. So we've had some months, didn't we, the back end of last year where we had some drops. We've had mostly a flat market this year so far. So that's going to go negative officially soon. Other places and data sources have already gone negative because their data is August data. This is July's data. Now, this is interesting because all these sources have different average house prices. And so the average house price in the UK, which is the most accurate one to be fair, is 291,044. So I mean, let's just look at this and say nationwide data, Halifax data, Rightmove data, they're great. And we like to see the different perspectives and see what's going on in the market. In fact, I like the mortgage lender data because they have a crystal ball. They can see what's coming good in the next few months. So a mortgage lender knows the deals that are going to complete today. They know the deals that are going to complete in January, February and March already, because they're already going through their system. Mortgage offers in principle and all that have gone through. So what else is going on? So North East last month did really well. So just last month, so this will help my Doncaster properties, is up 1.3% in a month. It's pretty good. And that's because property is still affordable in Doncaster. Interest rate rises, they don't really make much difference when your mortgage is only 300 quid. So it is just a lot more affordable in that northeast area. And so that's doing really well. And on an annual basis, the northeast, so that's monthly and annual, the northeast is doing the best, and they are up 3.6% up for a year, which is good. I'm happy with that. because we've invested there. And that might carry on like that. The Northeast, there'll be pockets of the country that aren't going to have huge crashes. Like there might be some areas like London. Central London's got hit really hard quite early because international buyers came out of the market. So that's interesting there. So let's talk about how much is the average house price if you buy with cash. It's interesting. There's always a discount, but cash buyers, people that need to sell fast, will look for a cash buyer, won't they? In fact, if you look on Rightmove, you can search for the word cash, and there'll be some listings that say cash buyers only. And so cash buyers are getting property for around 289,425. So just under the average. Mortgaged properties are paying a lot more. Let me just get the first time buyer data as well, because otherwise you're going to look at this and think, 1 second. Okay, so mortgaged properties are on average, this is just most mortgage properties excluding first time buyers. And so first time buyers, they're obviously buying the cheaper end of the market, and so that brings the average back down, 256,654. So interesting, cash buyers are getting quite a nice discount in this market. That's always the case, but that's at least, well, you're getting close to a 10% discount there, aren't you? Which is worth having for sure. And the reason you get that discount is those people may be distressed sales. That's interesting to know as well. So what else is going on? This was interesting, and I thought this number would be way higher, and that's repossessions. And so repossessions was only 66 in England. That's for the month. But I just felt that that would be much higher than that, particularly in this market. And just generally, I thought with millions of houses, the repossessions would be much higher. However, we do have the mortgage charter, and so that does allow people to go interest only. It does allow people to extend their loan, and they have been told, banks, not to repossess people, and so these are probably ones that were maybe going through before. So interesting that number's so low, and this number was interesting as well. And so sales, the volume of sales at the moment is down 15%. We've mentioned that number a few times on these videos. So sales at the moment are down 15%. Now, that is interesting. There's less stock on the market as well. So that's interesting. So they kind of marry up those two numbers there. But is this a blip? Is this just one of those things? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I know people go crazy on these types of videos and they say, you said yesterday house prices are down and now you're saying they're up. That's just the market that we're in. There's so many different data sources out there at the moment, and they're all a bit mixed up. They're all a little bit mixed up, but this is the land registry data. This is the final data that we really wait for. And so it's interesting. House prices are marginally up, means that we're not having a huge fast crash. Doesn't mean they're not going to go down anymore. Let me know your thoughts and comments below on this video. Smash the like button, subscribe and hit the bell. Let's get that 10,000 this week. It's possible that we could do that. So if you haven't subscribed, do that over there. Check out some other content on my channel. Why don't you go and watch this video right here.